This will be a interesting one. Viego and Galio again? Yes. I do wonder if the adventure will be the same other than that, or if it's just the last boss that's the same. So that'll be interesting. This one I think is actually going to be... I think the inevitable is actually going to be worse than a lot of people are thinking. Is every Galio just Senna Galio? I mean, for Galio, normally I don't know. For the Nightmare... I thought one of the ones I went against was Shyvana, but I'm not sure. I'll try to pay attention to that when we go through it. So yeah, this I Am Inevitable, it's grant the foe's units everywhere 1/1, which means it's going to be hitting the units in their deck. But this will actually be buffing them up more because while they're buffed up, when they play them, because of the deadly, they're actually going to be even bigger. So these two together is going to be rough. And the Broken Blade is completely going to shut down some builds. So normally, yes, it's Malphite, Senna, and Shyvana for normal Galio. As far as the Galio in the weeklies, I'm not sure offhand if it's actually rotating them correctly or not. I think it is, because I think I went against a Shyvana in one of the last weeklies, but I don't remember 100%. Oh yeah, Aesil's gonna be good. Because a lot of the like 3-star champions we were using to kind of cheese through these, like Diana or Master Yi, they're all going to be completely shut down by this. Because now all of their cards are going to get cost increased too much. So yeah, this is going to shut down a lot of the best 3-star champions that people potentially could use. So this is gonna be rough. Hey, Gaius Quintus. I mean, yes, you could go for a gold Diana build, but you'd probably get stomped out in the first couple before you get too much gold. Like, for that one, yeah, there's going to be a lot of people that aren't going to be great for it. Really, this one does seem like Aurelion Soul is going to be fantastic, because often for Aurelion Soul, you're not playing the same cards too much. Hey, Jersey John, welcome. Oh, man. Orazio Grin Zaus Kek W. Glad you could make it. That is quite a long name. Hey, Toast, haven't been playing Path really many games. Been very blah. But you seem to be having more content thanks to Nightmares, so happy for you. Yeah, the Nightmares are interesting. Norra, at least for our current build for Norra, wouldn't really work here as much. Because we're just playing a lot of her champion spell. Does Deadly increase the stuff from All Things Grow Cold on the weekly? That is interesting to see how these play together, but yeah, it could make it even worse. Alright, so this is going to be... Somebody's going to be pretty rough. I think for this 4.5 one, so we have Crafty Portals, so Bandle City cost reduction, Lingering Shadows, which is honestly a pretty easy and kind of ignorable power. Like, it's fine. And then just the Deadly. So this should be a pretty easy 4.5. I think let's grab Norra with that last build that I was actually enjoying quite a lot. So here we have Norra's Portal Accelerator. So created allies get impact and then also +1 starting mana. The Echoing Spirit, more copies and champion spells cost 1 less. And the Beast Within. These actually all pair really well together because the Echoing Spirit gives you created copies of Norra, which then triggers your other powers of like your star powers, your portal accelerator, so it makes her cost, well, her champion spell costs less. But if we get like wild inspiration, so our created cards cost less, that'll also work there. She also gets buffed up by the 1/1 for the beast within here. And yeah, this works out really well and does actually a lot for you. So I think let's use Norra for the 4.5, and this should be pretty good. I got 6-star Misfortune with Gwen Snip Snip going like crazy with the 6-star. Nice. Yeah, that does actually seem like it'd be pretty crazy. Hey, Torracat. Let's see what we get for a power. So this is actually an interesting one. The explosive entrance, all three of these are actually excellent. Explosive entrance, we do summon a lot of units, but easy prey is going to be 2 created units. So they're going to be pretty big. Also, this will count towards Norra's level up, and then if we play Norra right away, she can essentially consume them and just be absolutely massive. So I think let's grab this here. And then let's go for Eye of the Dragon. Just wanted to pop in and say hi. Haven't forgotten you or the game. Just can't bring myself to do much at the moment. Hope you have fun with the nightmares. But yeah, thanks for stopping by, Rivi. Let's see. So you want to be able to check and make sure you see this here. Echoing Spirit created this card. You want to make sure you have at least one Norra made that way, since then she gets all the extra buffs and powers. Hey, Keru. Let's go with that.
Breathe in, breathe out.
Alright, so we have our husks that are nice and big.
Cup of tea? Fine by me.
So absolutely massive Norra. Alright, I think let's just go ahead and attack. Yeah, the good thing is we don't really need to care about their Dragonling, at least for now. Alright, let's play this to draw him and get another created unit. And we're leveled.
By hook or by crook, I'll find you, dear cat.
Power through Jin with Jinx. Jinx be broken? Yeah. Got pack powder from a golden reliquary? Nice.
I am prepared.
Alright, so yeah, sadly we can't play a Portal Palooza or really any of our spells right now. Let's go ahead and drop this here.
Doors to adventure.
Beautiful. Do we care about the ignition? Not really. We kind of rather bank the mana. So yeah, one issue is going to be their Dragonlings, but that's fine. So that would actually be perfect. We can just use a Cosmic Binding to stop the Dragonlings. And since we have Overwhelm, our attacks won't get fizzled. So let's just attack like this.
The dragon binds us.
So yep, they're going to have their 2 Dragonlings. And we can deal damage to it. Stun the other one, even though it's not really attacking. Alright, GG. In the empty golden reliquary, is it always Targon gemstone, or am I unlucky? I think it's just a random minor gemstone. But I don't recommend getting the empty golden reliquaries if you can avoid it. Yeah, it's not really worth it if you don't have the epic relics. I think we'll get this here. But we don't really plan on playing any of these, to be honest. So technically this would give us a created unit, but we don't really want this taking up our board space. That would actually be really bad for us. Same with the Star Spring. Like landmarks, like we already struggle with board space. Having a landmark take it up would be pretty terrible. Like Soraka alone would be nice, just be able to play her for free. Yeah, I think we'll go here just for the Soraka, but honestly, none of these are really great. With Norra, though, you don't normally care about your support champion too much. Let's just go for Crown Guard. Which 6 stars are the strongest in your opinion? So it's kind of like, for my opinion, it's normally you want to consider strongest and like most needed. So I think the Ashe and Kaisa ones are both very strong, and they really improve the champion a lot. So I think that's some of them. I think the Misfortune one is really strong. The Swain one is really strong, but I think actually for Swain, unless you're taking him into the like 6-star encounters, you really don't need it. I didn't double check to see that was a created one. Yeah, I think she would have had slightly more stats. Yeah, I don't see. Oh, no, yeah. No, don't see that one was made. Yeah, should always check that if possible.
A delicious challenge.
So yeah, for Swain, it is very strong. But if you're not playing him against the hardest difficulties, then it's really overkill and you don't need it at all. Because you just don't have enough targets.
We protect these woods.
I don't know, there's so, like, there's a lot that are really, really strong. And it's hard to really say which one is better, especially since I haven't played with them all. But then there's some other ones that are on the weaker side, like, I would say Samira is one of the weakest. Volibear, Morgana. It's kind of the ones that aren't ridiculously overpowered. Hello, Great Master. Hello, Despino. I'm doing all right.
Ready, boy?
Let's see. So we can.
Try me.
It is pretty nice how we don't really have to care about our units. Like, we know we're just going to be able to generate more. With this sort of build, you really don't even need to play anything other than Norra and her Portal Paloozas. Wow, we didn't draw any. That's kind of crazy. Alright, so we'll attack like this, and, well, I was going to use a Cosmic Binding to kill this and stun that, but we don't even need it. GG. I've got a Nova for Noxus. I think Darius needs a little more, even if Swain is fun. So yeah, the Swain one is very good and very fun. I think the Darius has a lot of potential and could end up needing it more. Also, I don't know if Swain is still currently bugged. As far as I know, he is. So yeah, for the time being, you also don't really want to play Swain. I think we'll get this and then end up just cutting it. That's champion item chest. I think we'll go for Spell Shield just to get a little bit of extra safety. All right, Rock Hopper. Yeah, Swain kind of already destroys everything without the 6-star. He's bugged, but still destroying the 6.5 adventure right now. Nice. Let's get rid of, honestly, all of these. While we like Portapalooza, we want to be getting the ones that are the extra copies of Norra. And this one, okay. So this Norra is created by Echoing Spirit. That's good. So our Norra is going to be vulnerable, but we should be fine with our Cosmic Findings. So yeah, this is the nice thing. It starts off counting towards Norra's level up, and then you can just immediately play it again. Counts again towards your level up, and gives you draw for more of your portals.
Portals, up and down and all around.
Try beating the 6.5 stars without Acel. Yeah, it does seem like it's gonna be pretty tough without him. Probably I'm missing 150 fragments for Darius, so I'll wait a bit. Yeah, that's a good call. Oh man, this thing got massive. Goodness. Huh. Alright, so we'll see. Well, we could play this and kill it right away, and we'll still have enough mana for our Cosmic Finding.
Tooth and claw.
Watch me.
Suppose we could play Soraka. So let's go ahead and yeah, we can sacrifice this unit, doesn't really care. Kill that, stun that. Alright, that'll be fine. The biggest thing is just protecting our Norra. I can have Ash or Lux 6-star, but I'm so greedy to spend the fragments on them. Yeah. It's normally good not to blow all of your fragments on stuff like that.
To heal and protect.
The suspense is terrible. I hope it lasts.
Wow, did we really not get... Huh, that's kind of surprising. Yeah, let's just
Off we go.
attack.
Time to smash.
Live with purpose.
So again, we could stun one to get more damage in, but it's not needed. So we can just attack. Norra does have a crazy amount of damage. Oh.
There once was a yordle who found a portal home.
Oh, goodness. Alright, so let's see. This actually wouldn't be terrible. Since it has all this cost reduction, we could play it for 1 mana, but since it's a base cost of 4, it would be able to plant a portal, so let's probably grab this. Even though, again, we're pretty much just going to be playing Norra and her other cards. We could actually do the Radiant Plate Armor, but I think let's just get the Death List. That's fine. Alright, shop. Let's see. Sure, Enfeebling Strike, just always a general good common power. Good upgrade, but again, we're probably never playing this card. Probably. Yeah, we'll be good. Alright, let's cut the Star Spring. And Caitlyn.
I'm on the case.
Bless you, thank you. Yeah, for some reason, I just noticed myself only like sneezing when I'm actually streaming. Let's get rid of these 3. Man, having like no copies of our Norra, that's not good. Hopefully this is one of the created copies, but we'll see. Yes, it is. Okay, not bad.
Home is just around the portal.
After them.
After 'em.
All right, we can go ahead and drop this just to get even more portals.
Catch the wind.
And I think we'll just keep this as a blocker, probably. I feel like if we attack, they'll just be able to block with, like, Caitlyn and kill him and plant more flash bombs. Is Yasuo the strongest 3-star control base deck in Path of Champions? Yeah, no, it's generally Morgana's the best. Sadly, these are all focus speed. Alright, so they'll kill Norra, but she'll just get resummoned. Let's go here. Yeah, not great, but they are blowing everything to try to kill Norra. And it's kind of not even working.
Tell her.
By hook or by crook, I'll find you, dear cat.
It's so annoying when I have champions exactly level 29. They're so close to being maxed out, but they're still not good enough to take into hard adventures. I mean, just take them into something small. Get something going. Sure, play Soraka because we can play her for free.
I'll leave that first part to you, Soraka.
And I think let's actually just play another Portal Palooza.
The suspense is
Because playing one of these gives us 3... There we go. 3 portals. Sure, we can play this here. Oh, everything's triggering at once.
Practice, as they say, makes perfect.
Yasuo is still a very good champion, especially a good control champion. It's just Morgana is normally considered to be slightly better. Sure, we can take this a little slow.
Suspicious activity detected just outside.
So we're going to try to attack with our scout attack.
on the way.
Not that it should really matter.
3 times over.
The good thing is these are all above a 4 cost. So by playing each of these, we're putting more portals. Again, not that it really matters.
Don't you forget.
Off we go.
And Noxus will.
Try and keep up.
Alright, GG.
Portals everywhere.
Yeah, this 4.5 is pretty easy. Like, we are using a pretty strong champion, but even the modifiers, not that difficult.
My socks, I've done it.
Yeah, they planned flash bombs, but since we're ending that round, it's not as big of a deal. By attacking and kind of whittling them down a little bit, they have less health to try to block our overwhelm. So some of these are decent, but I think I'll actually go for the draw, just because that means when we play Norra, we potentially will draw one of our portals, which could be pretty good. Game start, draw 2. It's kind of overdrawing. First spell costs 10 less. Not bad. That means we can just play a Portal Palooza for free every round. Sure. Alright, Epic Champion. Sounds good. So, Profiteer. Oh, So I've been playing Yasuo for more information on the guide, which is pretty much done. I just need to record it. But it was pretty funny how I kept getting cost reduction powers. Like, immediately I got Spell Slinger. I also, like, I didn't pick it up, but it was available as an option. I also got, like, Mystic Meditation, and then even this legendary power, where my first spell cost 10 less. There's, like, all of these cost reduction powers, and it's like, man, if I was playing literally anyone else, it'd be great.
I seem to have misplaced my self. Would you look at that? Well, aren't you a beauty?
I do love pretty much any power that uses base cost is so good. It's fantastic. So for, where is it? Her second star, the base cost for planting Mysterious Portal is just so nice. Because then you can actually get cost reduction and it's good for you. Like it's round 1 and right now we have 5 portals. I think, yeah, we'll hold off on the Protector. And 6 portals.
Portals, up and down and all around.
Wish Jace was reworked with base cost as well. Feels a bit too restrictive in its playstyle. The issue is you would have to change base cost everywhere, including for Jace the champion. So it would actually probably be a lot to implement that in all the different spots. Because all the different things he has is for 6 costs. Imagine they combine Cage Match and Scout Scheme in the 6.5.
Look at that quality.
I don't remember what Scout Scheme is. Man, that Overwhelm, though, is rough. Yeah, that's no good. We'll actually go here.
Problem.
Well, that's a little sad.
This ain't lost.
Ooh, Mahiro will be nice.
They have suffered long absence, like.
And perfect. Alright, so there's a bunch of things we could play, but our hand and board is already full, so I think we'll hold off for now. Well, we could play this, get a little bit of a heal in. Sure, we'll drop this.
Hello. Anyone want to join my party?
What is it for you?
Divine absolution is an end to their agony.
Alright, we'll just attack like this. And yeah, they're not even gonna block. GG. We'll Riot change some rarity of powers you get from adventures. My favorite is Rally. I mean, always good.
Looks I've done it.
They have done that before, yes. There's some powers like Elemental Winds that used to be rare and is now epic. And then there's some other ones like Mystic Meditation, which used to be epic and is now rare. So they do rebalance the powers occasionally. I think we'll grab this one, but again, with this build, we're really not playing almost any of Norra's cards. Double attack is fun, especially for any Nexus strike effects, because it will count as 2 different strikes. So that's really good. We should have more than enough Norras that Farsight isn't as needed. Yeah, I think we're fine. This is, yeah, decent. Let's see. So we have Rekindler or an item chest. Omen Hawk will be able to grant us, but since we have... Oh, it's the scary Omen Hawk. Huh. This could be really bad, but kind of just want to see how it goes. So let's just hop in here. It could be terrible because they could have an Omen Hawk that gets that 20 power, and it's going to have the deadly. Let's actually hold on to the Cosmic Binding and even the Proximity Puff Cap. So it says Echoing Spirit down here, so hopefully that should mean that this card is created by Echoing Spirit. This is one thing they really need to fix, though. They have to fix this UI, because it gets ridiculous. You can't see all of your stuff. The good thing, though, is always start with the attack token. Is the consistency is nice. Although it's fun that there are some champions that would prefer to not always have the attack token. They'd rather have it on the second round.
cup of tea? Fine by me.
This game is criminally low amount of viewers on Twitch. I mean, yeah. There's also not that many people streaming the game compared to most other games, so it's understandable. Let's drop this here.
Doors to adventure.
Alright, we could play our Puff Cap.
I can do this.
I think let's just, oh my word, attack like this before they play any blockers.
Follow my lead. This'll take the chill off.
And then we can drop this here.
By hook or by crook, I'll find you, dear cat.
Add a small scroll wheel, maybe. Yes, that would work. I would kind of hope they'd come up with a better design than that, to be honest, but if they needed to, that could work. Huh. Sure, let's drop Zolani. Man, this gets out of hand so fast. Yeah, we don't really want to play anything. Well, I guess the Cosmic Binding, but we'll see what they do.
In the War Mother's name.
Sure, let's play this and kill that unit. And then we'll have enough for our Cosmic Binding to potentially mess with their attack.
I'll learn my scars.
Well, that's big. And the two's scared to attack, so GG.
I won't stop now. Trust me. And your footing.
You'll regret when I lift this.
GG. The most boring part of the monthlies is going back to the easy ones. I wish I didn't have to do them. Yeah, but just think of how rewarding it is for you. Like, they're easy, it doesn't take very long, and you're getting good rewards for just like every 5 wins you get something pretty good. So just think of the rewards when you're doing it. I do like the Eclectic Collection, but we could get this and then cut it. Although we normally have a full board, yeah, we can grab this. Sure, just for the fun of it, getting more copies of it will be nice. And yeah, we can cut the Astral Protection and Jin.
In carnage I bloom like a flower in the
At least you can upgrade some champ slots to Epic if they're 3-star. Yes. No matter what level your account is at, if you have access to the monthlies, try to go into the monthlies because there's some really good rewards there. Even if you could just get like 5-10 wins, it's not that difficult, especially the first ones, and it's worth doing. I know some people are kind of scared of doing the monthlies, but it is worth doing.
Joy is a good look in a book and a cat in a lap. Let's get it, crew. The suspense is terrible. I hope it lasts.
Man, we're having bad luck with not drawing any from our Portal Palooza right away. So we could drop this here. Yeah, most things they're going to play are fast speed, so even if we attack, like, they're still going to be able to play whatever they want.
Routine style. Portals everywhere.
Alright, so good amount of damage and a bunch of portals.
I have prepared something very special.
Finally unlocked a soul 0 stars. I think the new monthlies are like
Ready for a new
Thursday, right?
adventure.
What do you mean I'm not on the list?
Yeah, Norra having so many focus speed spells is a little annoying. Let's drop this here. Try to get some more units. There we go. We can then play this for, well, almost for free.
I am frightened, but I am ready.
Embrace it. Your adoring public awaits.
All right, and we can drop our eclectic collection. We get a whole bunch of portals and chimes.
Oh, I just love surprises.
It's such a fun spell. And now we have 13 portals.
Got us covered.
Fantastic. Let's see. So this can kill that. And I can kill that there.
Shield.
This will fizzle that attack. Okay, that looks fine. Yeah, not bad.
1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. My final act.
Oh, it's so many portals.
Backfired.
All right, so we should have a full board with this draw.
I'll protect you.
5 portals. Oh, man. Well, GG. Yeah. I guess this is the final boss. Oh, Jin 6-star, your skills deal 10 more damage. I feel like it should be they do 4 more damage, but...
There once was a yordle who found a
I do
portal.
kind of hope they stay away from removal-themed champions for right now. I feel like we already have so many that we don't really need more. All right, so the adventure, they did have some units that were more of a pain, like they do have the deadly power buffing everyone up. And yeah, there's some that like are summoning free units at the start of the game, but as far as a 4.5, that was fairly easy. Like you have one power that's helping you, and then the other one is one that can help you as well. So pretty solid. As long as you bring in just a good champion, you should be fine here. I don't think this one is going to like hard counter most people. Yeah, that was not bad. All right, what are we going to get for our gold vault? All right. Should actually check. I think that might give me enough to get a upgrade for Gwen. We do have so many rewards we're getting. That's kind of the funny thing is people complain about the game being too pay to win, but it's like they keep increasing the amount of rewards we're getting just by playing the game. They keep increasing it every month by a good amount. All right, so we have the 5.5. This seems like some pretty general powers. It's not really pushed me in one direction. Like both of these together is probably going to be very scary. So they'll have massive units. That's going to be the biggest thing. They're going to have massive units, and they're going to having the sapling that they're going to get with the attack token. So with this, you're going to want to stay away from people that have very vulnerable champions or units that you're really worried about dying. So ones like, especially like Annie and Teemo, those type of very cheap champions would be pretty bad here. And then anyone that, yeah, they're really just going to kind of steamroll you. Control would potentially be the way to go, just so that you can keep their units stunned, frostbitten, or immobilized so they can't actually do anything. That would maybe be helpful. The 5.5-star adventure is so massive, makes you focus on stuns or frostbites. I lost on Galio 5.5 because they pulled units, and then Galio hit my Nexus for 48. Yeah. Yeah, that's going to be the biggest thing, is just them having absolutely massive units. So yeah, like Swain would be okay because you have so much damage and you have control. So Swain wouldn't be terrible. I could always go for like a Yasuo or a Morgana, just for a lot of control. Vex would probably be a little bit too slow to counter them. Yeah, Ashe would also be decent. I think Yasuo or Morgana would be better unless you had like 6-star Ashe, but the control from Ashe would also be okay. Yeah, I think for a lot of decks that are just relying on their units, you're probably going to have a bad time because the enemy is just going to have units that are too big for you to deal with. So if you're a unit-focused deck, you'll probably struggle here. It does kind of make me wonder, though, if Kaisa or Pyke could be enough to deal with this, because the enemy is just going to have massive units. I think I'm going to try Pyke, even though Pyke isn't necessarily the best option here. So I kind of have two go-to setups for Pyke. I have this one, where you're playing Pyke later in the game, you're getting these deaths from below with the epic item, and the epic item can really help you out depending on what you get. But you have more power for him. You're still helping up your units, buffing them all up and giving them overwhelm. And this is the time of, like, if you don't end super fast, then you drop Pyke. He strikes, levels up, and then starts clearing the board. Or you can go for the Pyke build where you just drop him turn 1. But this has been pretty fun. So yeah, Pyke, this will be interesting. I kind of just want to play him and test him out and see if he can actually stand up to this challenge. Because Pyke does have some great scaling from his Abyssal Might. Because every round you're essentially giving your units everywhere like 2-1. Probably is not going to be enough though. But I like a challenge. So yeah, this one, just absolutely massive units from the enemy. Let's try it out though. It's weird. Galio has Anivia miniboss again. Viego has Ornn again. Make sure you summon so many units, because challenger units are a problem. Yeah, we'll be trying to do that. Huh. Rush them down as a solid general power. Inheritance could be pretty good, especially if we had this hit our Pyke. And then Yielding is a good backup. I think we'll go for the Inheritance, because this could be really good, especially for our Pyke getting this, and then he just hits the board and wipes everything. So yeah, let's grab that. And let's go for Battlesmith, so they're just going to have, again, even more big units. Unyielding could be okay. I don't like relying on Unyielding. I'd rather just play and try to do well. We'll hold on to the Monster Harpoon so it doesn't mess with our lurk. Even though we have the 6-star, we want to draw followers. This is nice. We have a free attack. Yeah, this will be good. Starting with the attack token for the weeklies is so nice for Pyke. All right, so we'll go right here, really fill out our board.
Approaching the battlefront.
Oh my word, they're massive. Oh, they're absolutely massive. All right, so he has Rally Banner. That's kind of funny.
Discipline and steel.
All right, so let's drop our Snapjaw Swarm. Yeah.
I protect my own.
All right, they're willing to end, but I kind of want to kill this unit.
My time has come.
All right, so Pyke is, yeah, pretty big. Oh, so is the Under Titan. Yeah, let's actually drop this here, and we'll potentially just end the game. GG. Nice. This reminds me the Pyke guide was really interesting to watch. I don't know, we had to consider so many things while playing Pyke. Yeah, that's specifically why I made that Pyke guide, and I don't... Ooh, free attack. You almost always want to grab free attack. I was thinking through all these things, and I was like, you know what? There's a lot here that a lot of people aren't really going to know and can probably really help them out. Because, yeah, with Pyke, there is a lot more to consider than for a lot of other champions. And so, just kind of doing a little bit of a different video there. I like having 3 units here. Thresh is kind of expensive. I don't really want spells. Having 2 followers is nice. And then having Pantheon, yeah, this will be decent. Spells chest, shop. Okay, so we're going to go for the shop, but then we're going to hit the... what looks like vicious enemy. Is what I think that should be. So that'll be interesting. Plaza Guardian. We do like this. It is expensive. Yeah, we'll get rid of it just because it's so expensive. But in the later game, if we ever get to the point of playing this, another free attack would be nice. I suppose, yeah, we're fine here. We have a free attack that we can play next turn if we need to. We have a unit to attack this round. Well, I guess we always have a unit to attack. We'll actually hold off on the Mountain Goat just so we have a blocker for next round. This will be an interesting challenge. Because, like, I put out so much damage and have great scaling, but so do they. This will be fun. So we could already summon Pyke. And he would... I probably wouldn't quite level. Because one of them's going to strike the weakest. This will strike the strongest. Yeah, he doesn't have that much power. So he's... yeah, he won't level, which is sad. We're taking a lot of damage. We probably want to get our free attack this round off, though. Yeah, I think the summon will give him an item. Potentially, I'm not sure if it'll hit this, like, this unit is 6 power. Pyke will technically hit 6 power. Yeah, the issue is if we attack, we don't get we don't get the lurk this round. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, so he's 6. Yeah, not enough. It gave an epic item, but the epic item was after he already get the strike off. So yeah, not quite enough, sadly. Alright, so he could do a ton of damage now, though. We could get 2 pikes on the board. 2 leveled pikes on the board. Sure, let's just go for more pikes. So we won't have enough to kill this unit. But that's... okay, let's just try to do as much damage as we can. It doesn't have overwhelm, so it's not as bad. We'll try to play our free attack next round. And that will hopefully end the game. Alright, so we need 1 Pyke to die, just so that he can survive. Well, or not take the damage, that is. Alright, free attack, and that's game. Nice. Yeah, just that 1 attack that was able to sneak through, which is a little sad. That open attack was a little rough. So the list is decent. Don't really like spells, though. To play me, discard 2, attack, draw 2, give them fleeting. It would be a pretty big unit hitting the board. Yeah, I really don't like the list. I think we'll go here just because it's a follower. Like, the list can be good if you're going for a slower playstyle, but yeah, I would rather have followers, I think. Alright, let's see for a shop. Ooh, Reckoner. How fun. Alright, a bunch of powers that we don't really care about. This one can actually be okay to just get some units on the board. This isn't terrible. Higher education also isn't bad. Gives all of our units a minimum of 1 power every round, but that can be higher, especially if we draw a spell and not a unit. Sure, this will also have decent synergy with our inheritance because our units will have a higher power, which means they're transferring more power when they die. The 5.5, well, for all the weeklies, the opponents you're going to go against are like somewhat randomized. I think each one there's like multiple that could be there, but yeah, it can be somewhat random. All right, let's go for the Reckoner. This might absolutely destroy us, but let's see. Let's get rid of this. We would like it to be a free attack unit for next round. Oh yeah, we might get destroyed here, but that's fine.
Sharpen the blade, secure the kill.
Alright, so we'll be able to kill this one. We actually won't attack with the Butcher. We're probably going to need the blocker. Although, he's going to get stunned next round, so we actually won't be able to block. regardless. He's going to get stunned next round because he's going to be the weakest, and then he's just going to die at the end of the round. So yeah, it's probably worth just attacking and trying to get as much damage down as we can. Yeah, let's go like this. That's not terrible. Got one of our big units out. Alright, so we don't have a free attack, and they can open attack if they want, which they looks like they're... Oh, looks like they were setting up to do. But I guess we'll drop our giant Pantheon. Again, decent chance he gets stunned or just dragged aside.
We were never fated to bow.
And he gets stunned. Alright, this is going to be a lot of damage and probably end the game. Yep. Little sad if we just didn't have enough units on the board.
We will stand again. We must.
Hello, random lurker. Yeah, the Reckoner is pretty rough. With their massive units and the fact that they just keep you from blocking, that's pretty tough, because we did put a lot of damage down round one. Let's get rid of that. Petty Officer is decent. Under Titan is decent.
All hands on deck!
We three will have fun.
I'll blow up the pieces!
All right, so we need to attack because we have to get our lurk effect off, but we won't be able to kill either one of these, which is great. But whoever we attack with is going to die, which means our other unit is going to be the weakest one, which again is going to get stunned, so they're not actually going to help us on the block next round. Yeah, not the great. It'd be pretty nice if we had the enfeebling, but we do not. All right, let's go ahead and attack. Well, almost dead, and could have actually killed that one since we drew a spell.
I thought you'd run.
All right, so we'll drop this, hopefully get another unit. Oh my word, we're just drawing nothing but spells. That's terrible. Oh man. All right, our Pyke does have 16 power though. All right, so we're gonna drop this Pyke. He has enough damage to completely wipe their board. So let's open with that. So the good thing is, Pyke is now leveled. So his spell is now suddenly much better. And we were able to clear their board.
I always catch my prey.
I think we'll play one of these,
Stick around.
but we just need to make sure we have mana for the Death from Below.
Let's make this a night to remember.
All right, so they're out of mana. Let's go ahead and drop this here. All right, beautiful. 23. We need to get Trifarian. That's something we really need to get. All right. This should be GG. Easy.
I get mine, you get yours.
Oh, so we were able to clear it. That was nice, even though pretty tough. We can go for hired gun. And let's go for the champion item chest. Getting an epic item would be pretty cool. Scout's not bad, but we'd really like something to... We'd like damage, to be honest, so that Pyke is more likely to level. Because we need to just have more high... Like, we don't have that much health left, although we're probably going to buy a full heal. We need more upfront damage. Scout is something for... It gets more value the longer the game goes on. I think we're going to try to do a reroll. Power Rift could be decent. Phage does give us more stats, so we hit harder when we hit the board. Technically, with this, we could drop Pyke turn 1. So I think let's actually go for the Power Rift right now. All right, healer. Let's do a full heal. And Anivia, this will be interesting. The frostbites are going to be pretty annoying. I'll get rid of this. And even get rid of the hired gun. We want some more free attack units. I don't know if I'll actually bother to play Pyke turn 1 because he's pretty weak. Do they summon a unit? Yes, they do, and she's leveled. Okay. Fun. So yeah, we could drop Pyke, but it wouldn't really do too much. Like, it would give us some of his level up condition. I think I'd probably play the petty officer. Yeah, let's try to go like this. Alright, so holding a unit back to block won't really matter because Anivia is just going to kill it with her attack anyways. 15 elusive. Nice. Nice. Alright, so even if we kill Anivia, she is just going to transform back, so killing her is not really going to do much because she's already at 10 mana. We don't have enough damage to kill her and then kill her again. So I think let's just attack, get our lurk off.
I protect this place. Brace yourself.
Well, there was a lot of damage, but yeah, Frostbite shutting that down hard. Oh my word. Okay. Well, let's drop Pyke. That's pretty good. That that was nice. Come on, kill the egg, kill the egg. There we go. All right, beautiful. So we still played Pyke turn 1, and he's leveled. Easy. Yeah, Inheritance is so good. All right, so we could do this, but we'd still have a 4-cost Pyke, and we don't actually have the mana to play him. I think let's just drop Pantheon. Sadly, we're not getting a free attack off this round. Yeah, we're just going to take that huge damage. Also, even his barrier's not going to matter because he'll just drag aside the other unit. The sustain here won't matter. Yeah, I think let's just drop Pantheon. Those frostbites are tough, though. All right, perfect. So we have 2 free attack units. Let's try to go for some damage this round. I think let's play this first and probably play this one next round. The problem is their frostbite is burst speed, so even if we try to play like a bone skewer at one of their units, it's not really going to matter.
I smell panic.
Yeah, let's... we'll drop this one, actually, just so we have the extra mana for a bone skewer in case we can use it. Yeah, those frostbites shut us down hard. Also, an issue is...
Can you hear him?
when the unit dies with that, they don't contribute to inheritance because...
No suffering. We may end it.
Oh, a lifesteal unit. How fun. So we already got our attack off. These are both Pyke's Bone Skewers. Let's play this here to at least kill their Scattered Pod, their elusive. And yeah, we'll just pass. We already got the attack off with the free attack. Okay, perfect. We have another free attack unit that's cheaper. Let's go ahead and attack like this. If they drop below the 5 mana... Oh, well, actually... I was going to say we could use our Bone Skewer, but we have Death from Below, so we should be... Well... I was going to say fine, but this Pyke isn't going to have all of these stats. But they're at below the 5 mana, so let's go ahead and have Pyke clear the board. Yeah, let's go like this. Sure, that'll be all right. All right, let's open attack and see if we can just end. If not, we have a lot of damage in reserve. Nice, GG. Okay, that went well.
We stood firm and said, no more.
Yeah, finally no more freezes. See, this is what I like with Pyke. Like, this is tough and difficult, but at the same time, it's quite a lot of fun. So Radiant Plate Armor gives us a good amount more stats. It makes Pyke harder to play, but it's kind of offset by this here. It also makes the Pyke we summon from our ability a little bit stronger. So we could do a reroll, but I think I'll save that. I think I'll actually go for the Plate Armor. Since we have the cost reduction, it's not as bad. All right, double inheritance. Sure, I was really hoping for a Trifarian, but double inheritance sounds good as well. Round start, deal 2 to any random unit. That sounds better than the Yeti Yearling, and we like the champion item better as well, so sure, let's hit that up. That was a chill fight, yeah. Anivia is pretty tough. This is okay. Oh, what? They have the attack token. Huh. That's weird. Why do they have the attack token? They shouldn't have that.
Dangerous water.
Okay. And they have scout units. How fun. Let's drop this here. We need to fill out our board to try to reduce down the damage we're taking, because this is going to hurt. The good thing is, yeah, they're normally too stupid to really utilize scout effectively. But yeah, that's not supposed to be how it works. We'll save this for next round. Sure, let's drop our Pantheon. That kind of sucks. Yeah, so we'd like to be able to attack the Pantheon and do a lot of damage, but if we don't have any blockers, they're just gonna destroy us with an open attack, so we kind of need to take it easy. Alright, one of you please hit Pyke. There we go. Okay, so if we just drop our Pyke. Yeah, he'll be able to clear the board. But they have a full board, so they might just open attack, which would not be good. Alright, a slow spell, that's perfectly fine. Thank you for doing that. Oh, Pyke is so much fun. Alright, so that could have been an attack that completely destroyed us, but instead, we're pretty much fine. I want to do kind of as much damage as we can.
Stick around. Got friends.
So this is summoning a unit, which is going to be fairly big. Also, we're guaranteed to summon another one.
I remember you.
So good amount of damage. They don't have any blockers, and we'll probably actually use our other free attack as well this round. Zawaken Faker. What's that R there? So why? Zawaker? Yeah, Zawaker Faker. Thank you for the subscribe. I appreciate it. The support is greatly appreciated. Alright, so we have our massive Snapjaw Swarm. GG. Nice.
More names off the list. More names on it.
Alright, let's see. So we aren't targeting our own units. Saga Seeker is solid. Yeah, we don't want too many copies of this. Like, it is... Getting a high-cost unit is good and bad, because it's great when you pull them out with your 6-star for free. That's like, oh man, this is totally awesome. But then when you draw them earlier in the game and you have to actually play them for the full mana, it kind of sucks. Strike draw 1 is nice, though. Yeah, we'll risk it. Mana Deposit, Deathless, Strike, draw 1. Deathless is nice. Mana Deposit is nice. I think we'll go for the Mana Deposit. But extra power and Deathless is actually really, really good. But yeah, we'll go here. All right, shop. Let's see what we can get. Round start, refill your spell mana. This will make it more likely that we can actually play the Pyke spell. We still don't really care about spells that much, but more mana helps us out. Yeah, we can get that. I think we'll save our gold. Shadow Assassin sucks. Yeah, I don't want to deal with Shadow Assassin. It's one of the worst ones for the weekly. We don't have any elusives. We're probably going to get absolutely destroyed. So while we'd much rather have a shop over a spells chest, I really don't want to deal with Shadow Assassin. And since we're not going to go for the shop, I'm actually going to spend a little bit of money here. We already have this in our deck, so giving it some extra stats isn't bad. Sure, let's try one reroll here just to see if we get anything crazy. And not really. Rainbow Fish could be interesting because we have all those stats we could then transfer to another unit potentially. But I think we're fine. Both these Dragonlings should count as lurkers, so they would actually have pretty big attacks. But yeah, we don't really want more spells, so we'll leave. Let's go for the Vagabond. Deathless procs Stalking Blade again. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. All right, pretty good opening hand. Again, we start with the attack token. This can be our free attack next round if we need it. Yeah, this is okay. I think only the 6.5 is where it's guaranteed. In my experience, it's always been you get the free attack, or you get this attack token. Alright, let's attack like this. We'll play this after we don't want to summon the unit when we're attacking. Because we want the free attack forward next round.
Got them for our god!
Go get this tiny Dabu.
Alright, so our Pyke is already ready to level. $17 damage. That would be nice. I think we'll hold off though. Yeah, let's play this here. Wouldn't be bad to play a hired gun if we're given the chance. Or alright, so he's not gonna have all these bonus stats, but he's potentially still strong enough to wipe the board. So I think, yeah, I think with all the extra power we've given him, he should be able to level here. Yes. All right, nice. Sure. Let's just go for as much damage as possible then. So we'll open attack with this board, and that'll be GG. We'll hold that back just in case we get another follower. Like that there. Nice, GG.
I get mine, you get yours.
So yeah, this is a weekly that could stomp you as Pyke, but nice that our at least 6-star can hold up. Hatchling's not bad. Extra draw can be decent to play Pyke early, but I think I'd rather have this hired gun that we can play potentially for free. At least round 1 we can. Spells chest. A lot of things we don't want. We might just leave. Yep, we'll just leave. Not worth it. Speaking of spells, we're probably going to cut the monster harpoon. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Alright, Galio.
Time to make an impact.
So let's see if he has Senna or something else. Alright, so he is Senna again. I'm put in the chat if you've seen this Galio have something other than Senna, because so far it seems like we're just getting Senna. Let's get rid of this one. Yeah, this is fine. Galio's going to summon really fast with all those stat buffs. Yeah.
Keep your distance.
Since Senna is the one that has the staunch defender, it might be the fact that she's the only one that gets summoned.
Get bloody, get paid.
Who's on top of the bounty board today?
So we could use a bone skewer to then play or like make sure we're gonna get another one, but we should get.
Time to make some coin.
Huh. Yeah, those vulnerables are nice. We'll see if we get another unit, but gotta try to get them a bit lower. Alright, I think let's hit this again. Well, maybe we'll hold off for now. We definitely want to keep them from summoning Galio. That's a round end, so yeah, we need to, if possible, stop that from happening.
Down, thousands to go.
The good thing is we're putting on a lot of pressure, so they're having a hard time staying alive. Alright, so 8 won't necessarily be enough to stop them. It would be nice to put this back on top of our board, but right now they're fine with ending, which means Galio is going to get summoned. Like, we'd like the free attack back, but... Well, actually, let's see. It would be close. If they play another unit, they'll be able to summon Galio. We have the attack token next round, so it's not as important. We can go ahead and drop this here. We just want to keep them as low as possible.
The sea is too shallow a grave.
Alright, so we could drop Pyke before we attack. Probably going to be worth it. Yeah, let's go ahead and drop our Pyke. The good thing is for even units like Galio, even if we don't outright kill them, we're reducing down their health or power by a ton.
I wasn't ready either.
Let's attack like this. Rude. So we could drop, but let's actually go here. We would like this Pyke to survive. Yeah, we could play our other one, but I guess we can actually go like this. So we'll still have this trigger, I think. Like, he'll still be summoned. He just won't strike this because it'll already be dead. hope this works how I think it will. Alright, so still summon a Pyke and give an epic item. Okay, not terrible. We just really need a free attack. Okay.
Anything can be scattered to its elements, even us.
So we could have Pyke strike that. It's fine. So let's attack with most of these. And we'll drag this over here, so the game will be over from our damage before this lifesteal goes off. And then if we need to, depending on what they do, we'll just throw out a bone skewer and kind of mess with their plans.
I can take it.
Or use death and below. But GG. Nice. Senna for you. Okay, so yeah, everyone's just getting Senna, apparently. Not bad. I wish Stardust didn't suck. I mean, there's plenty of stuff you can use it with. Nice. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. Pyke is like kind of getting countered by it, but it is nice that even with your 6 stars, you can play them into something that you normally would have a really tough time in, and it's still going to be hard, but you can still overcome it. So yeah, that was pretty fun. Oh, Silver Star Vessel. Let's see what we get. All right, Ionian Star Crystal. It's a little sad just getting like 5. It's like, kind of wish it was a little bit more. Yeah, so this one, pretty much the biggest thing is them just having massive units and having challenger units that are really going to mess your day up. So going for a lot of control is probably the best option here. I think, yeah, Yasuo or Morgana or Ashe, but still would generally prefer Yasuo or Morgana, would probably be the best play here. Good luck on the 6.5. Stressful and don't try Echoing Spirit. Yeah, this one. So the Broken Blade, this pretty much shuts down all champs that use Echoing Spirit, Grand General's Counterplan, or anything like that. Anyone's just casting a lot of the same cards. So a lot of the other people we've been using to cheese this, such as like a Diana or Master Yi, they're going to be completely trash here. This shuts down a bunch of units. I think Aurelion Soul's probably going to be the best here. Although a lot of people are focusing on the Broken Blade, and this will be bad for you. But the inevitability is actually going to be pretty terrible, because grant the foe's units everywhere 1/1. That means the units in their hand and deck. So their units are going to be bigger, they then play them, and then from the deadly power, they're going to be summoned with those extra stats, and then they're going to get even more stats. So this is actually doing more than just giving their units 1/1. This is going to be keep scaling and going to be, again, massive units, scaling out of control, and then also this just like completely counters a good chunk of champions. Will that help set? It can be, I mean, like, possibly, but it could get to a point where things are just too expensive for you. So yeah, you want to have people that are playing a lot of different spells or different cards in general. Jinx is an interesting one because with Jinx, you're normally playing a lot of your Pow-Pows. Or at least with the setup I'm doing, you're doing a lot of Pow-Pows and your Super Mega Death Rocket. So I don't feel like Jinx would really be the best option. It also kind of shuts down a lot of your control champions because, like, for Yasuo, you're wanting to play especially his champion spell, but that's going to be increased. For Morgana, you're playing her champion spell a lot, so she's also shut down there. Honestly, going for like a Kai'Sa or Pyke wouldn't be terrible. Misfortune would probably be solid if you had her. Although the problem with Kai'Sa is your second skin is going to be increased, that's going to hurt you. Yeah, so that will actually be pretty rough for you. I think Viego could probably be fine. You are playing a lot of different cards. You're not really playing a lot of the same one. So Viego would probably be fine here. Nico, if you had like Nico at 6 stars, then probably. Because I never read, I didn't know Kai'Sa's 6-star gave you that every turn. I just assumed it was with Kai'Sa on the board. I appreciate your video. Yeah, a lot of people misread or didn't understand Kai'Sa's 6-star and they thought it was terrible. And it's like, no, it's really good. Yeah, I'm just thinking through, and this... So normally we try to find like a 3-star champion that can like try to clear the 6.5. I really feel like if you don't have Aurelion Sol, or just... You're probably gonna need like a constellation champion that might be at 3 stars, but also maybe has some bonus upgrades. I think let's try Viego. I think he could actually be pretty good here. I think Aurelion Sol would also be the way to go. Yeah, let's see how terrible this is. And then based on how it feels, maybe we can come up with some cheaper champion that's able to deal with this. So yeah, that sounds pretty good. Just extra damage when our units die. Seems fine. Alright, Silent Shadowseer. Acel Dumpster's a 6.5, but yeah, non-constellation 3-star, non-easy task, yeah. So I think for a lot of people, this is, I mean, for most of it, a lot of people just grab Aurelion Sol. Aurelion Sol is going to be really good for the weeklies until you get to the modifier where like your created cards cost 3 more. Up until that point, though, you're probably fantastic. Sure, let's drop this here. Do we really care for attacking? We're not going to kill either of their units. Yeah, I think we're fine for now.
The shadows take form.
Oh, if only we were a little bit stronger to kill that. But I guess it's ephemeral, so it's gonna die anyways. Alright, so we were going to use Shape of Fear, but I think we'll probably use Grasp here. We want to shut this down before they can just keep getting more of them. Yeah, let's go ahead and kill that. See, the good thing with Viego is a lot of the cards we're playing, we're only playing them like once, maybe twice.
This is not over.
Like, we're summoning a bunch of Encroaching Mists, but we're not playing Encroaching Mists. Alright, we can drop that here. Do we want to play this first? Sure. This will help our Viego level.
Submission on deck for all who need.
Yeah, so he's going to level from that. And sure, let's go for Arachnoid. When another ally dies, drain 1. Also, this build with the Spellweavers and Portal Pals is just fantastic for more random cards to play. I think Viego here, especially if you maybe have him at like 4 stars, so you're still getting that overwhelm. I think Viego, regardless, like, yes, him at 6 stars obviously is fantastic. But even below that, he could be decent for this one. Like, if you have him at level 30, if you have a couple epic relics, probably still going to be solid here. Glad people took up Portal Pals Viego. I'm a day 1 advocate. Yeah, I don't know if it was you or someone else, but someone mentioned it in chat. It was like, oh yeah, that actually does work pretty well. So that was a very good shout out if that was you or whoever did do it. Hecarim is okay, but we just want more copies of our Viego. We want to stay in our region though, which sucks. Because like we don't... Getting Hecarim is gonna make it so we don't draw our Viego round 1. Spectral Riders are decent, but let's try to a reroll. Okay, something in our region. This is good. We don't really want to get a lot of copies of the same card specifically for this modifier. If we weren't doing this encounter, I would probably actually go for the Death's Grasp. But since we can't play the same unit, this will be decent. So this is the only one that, well, yeah, so that's Vandal City. So again, that's going to mess with our region. So some good things here, but we really want to stay within our region. Okay, Thresh, this will be pretty good. This is, yeah, this will be fine. All right, Monastery or spells. I think Monastery lets us cut a card. I think this essentially just works like a healer where you could heal or cut a card, I think. Let's try to go there. So we have the Hearthguard. Yeah, that's the like one downside of this build is it's super fun, but you really need to stay in your regions. If you have to go outside of your regions, then Noxus is still pretty good, but yeah, it can be pretty tough. Let's get rid of this. And yeah, we can hold on to the rest of these. I think Nidalee would actually be a bad option here, because not only is the bush potentially going to get cost increased, but you also have your transform spells and like your spell you generate every time you get the attack token to transform one of your units. Yeah, that could be pretty bad. So we could do this here to get another one, and then we could attack. Sure. We're just trying to get our scaling, and if we can try to get these to hit the 4 power in your first turn so that you get that cost reduction, it is very good. If someone must do the 6.5, maybe Elise and Scum for elusive for the spiders. I mean, yeah, there are going to be some strategies where you can just try to keep refreshing to get like the perfect power to help you. That is something that you can potentially do. Let's drop this so we can get just a constant flow of mists.
I've got this.
All right, so that'll be a blocker. Getting Thresh on the board, watching units die will be decent, because we want to get our Viego, but so far that's not happening. This is actually pretty good.
Nothing escapes my watch.
This will kind of give us too many mists, unfortunately. We'll get one from killing our unit and one from killing their unit. But that means one of our mists is going to get destroyed. Or obliterated, that is. Alright, so we can attack, drag these two aside, and GG. We probably could drag Thresh over here so he levels, but it's not really mattering. Oh, solid. Janna, she can surpass the cost increase with her cost reduction. Janna's not going to be fast enough to ramp up, and then while you can circumvent it, you circumvent it if it only increased like once, but it's going to keep increasing, and often for Janna, you're playing the same spells or same cards over and over again. I don't think it's really going to work. Getting more copies of cards we already have isn't great, but I think it's going to be better than the others. Yeah, so we can cut a card. We can... Well, if we get rid of the Blighted Caretaker, we would free up a lot of space in our deck, but it is a solid card. I think we can get rid of the Dragon. Alright, Maker. Yeah, Janna gets rolled by the big units. You don't have enough time to scale up. We've tried it for 6.5 before, and even though I really like Janna, I just don't think she is there yet. I think we'll get rid of the Hydrovine. We need some of our cheap, like, 1 costs. There we go. Perfect. Although playing this would summon 2 units right away. Both of these have over 4 power, so both of them would give us cost reduction. Also, the Maker's probably going to get recalled immediately. Although the Caretakers might as well. The problem is this is just like burst speed, essentially, so we can't actually counter it. And also the recall is going to suck, because if it gets recalled, it's then cost increased. Yep, that sucks.
They grow up so fast. My siblings.
The balance.
So yeah, not great, but this is actually terrible for the modifiers you have. Because anytime a unit gets recalled, you're not really going to be able to play it because of the broken blade. I want to drop our Hapless Aristocrat to do a Death's Grasp, but I feel like it's just going to get immediately recalled. Alright, they are out of mana. So we'll have this go here to fizzle their attack. And then we'll kill this one as well. Decent. Now the good thing is, we should be able to ramp up enough to get past the point where they can recall our units, but getting there is a little bit of a struggle right now. Sure, let's use this here. Summon 2 more mists and potentially play our Viego right here. 1 away. Sad. All right, let's drop Viego.
I do this for her, for us. You will serve.
Yeah, all these encroaching mists are just helping us scale, although again, so are they from...
I've lived to see a new age.
not great. All right, let's again drop another unit that's going to summon more mists. We have to just scale as much as possible. So actually, the cost reduction is counterbalancing their cost increase. So that's not too bad. And this can only hit followers. It can't hit units. So we could go like this. Let's get our Thresh on the board.
What delightful agony shall inflict.
That is the price they pay for defying their king.
So yeah, we can kill one, summon one. Yeah, Viego actually is probably one of the best for this modifier, apart from like Aurelian Soul. So that would level our Viego and give us another mist. Okay, perfect. We're just trying to put as much damage down this round as we can so we can end.
The Shadow Isles are just the beginning.
Vi rework for Arcane Season 2, probably. Yeah, probably. Trifarian Might would be good. Yes, I love Trifarian Might. Alright, so this should be more than enough damage. GG. Yeah, the cost reduction you get is quite nice.
Take back what is mine. All of it.
Crumble, Viper Worm, Sunderer. So this is potentially a good one. Crumble's not bad, but we already have a good amount. I think, yeah, we will go here. Also, yeah, healing up isn't as important for Viego because we have a crazy amount of regen. So we can take massive damage every round and still be pretty much fine. Let's see. Crumble summoning a Poro is not terrible. Doesn't really matter for us. We already have a lot of Challenger from our mists. Let's try a reroll. Sure. Another unit for our Viego to potentially kill. Yeah, we can get one extra copy here. Seems fine. All right, what do we want to cut? Possession actually is good against these higher level encounters. So Possession is actually not terrible. Blighted Caretaker could be good. I actually like pretty much all of the cards we have. The Viper Worm is like not really that needed. I mean, yeah, Caretaker to thin the deck is what I was thinking. Like, it is a solid card, though. How many of them do we have? So we have 4. Like, it lets us draw 2 units. It gives us 2. I think we'll get rid of the Viper Worm. All right, Ornn.
Building a deck, are we? Excellent. I brought nails.
This looks okay. And so far, we've played almost no duplicate cards, which is pretty awesome. Yeah, this is probably not going to be able to kill any of their units. So we could use a crumble. Not opposed to that.
Left foot, left foot.
This would help us immediately summon some mists.
That's hot.
Let's go ahead and summon some more mists. Alright, so this is decent. We already have some good scaling, good damage right away. Yeah, so we can drop this, have a board full of units, and then drop our Viego. And he'll now be leveled. Yeah, Viego's pretty good for this adventure. Alright, let's get our free attack going. And we're totally fine with it dying. We're just putting on more pressure. If we can keep them from having units, that's a win for us. Alright, pretty fantastic. Yeah, even if we do play any units, we're having so much cost reduction that it kind of doesn't matter. Let's drop another crumble. Yeah, we can just keep them from having units. That's perfectly fine for us.
Command you.
We're summoning so many mists. Oh, man. All right, GG. Yeah, we never really use possession. I know it can be insanely good, though. Especially against some of these where they just have these massive units. We haven't really needed it, though. I think I'd rather get Viego on the board earlier. We're already getting so much power and scaling from all of our mists that, yeah, I like this better. Turn 1 Viego is always the best. Summon 2 husks. There would be 2 more units dying for phantom pranks. Technically 2 more units we could kill right away if we wanted. I don't think it's that fantastic. Memory game's kind of bad because it's trying to get you to play the same cards over again, which we don't want to do. Yeah, this should be fine. Spells, item chest. I think I'd rather go for the item chest, so let's go for Lord Broadmane. All right, definitely. Yeah, whenever you're re-rolling here, you just want to make sure you don't have any of the same card. Oh, this can be so good, but against these nightmares, when they have so many units, it's just not likely to be able to work. I think let's kill one of these to summon 2 more units. That way we have the cost reduction for our Viego. Then we can drop Viego immediately.
The whole world.
All right, let's drop the Arachnid.
Go on, Fang. Just like I taught you.
Ah, that's a little sad.
Get him.
He was adding up to so much damage. All right, so let's see. When another ally dies, drain 1. This will... This should summon another mist, giving our Viego a little bit more power. Yeah, we have a lot of things we can play. Kill a follower 3 or less. We don't even have any followers 3 or less. Yeah, our Viego will be close with their Lord Broadmane. Okay, they didn't want to deal with that at all.
All will be consumed by the black mist.
I do like that when Viego levels up, his effect of summoning another mist resets as well. Alright, sure. We can drop our Scuttlegeist. And I think we'll hold off for now.
We're gonna make them afraid of us.
Alright, let's go ahead and kill the unit we stole.
Surrender to me.
Yeah, sadly it's filling up our board a little bit too much. Let's go ahead. We can crumble this to... Yeah, let's get rid of the prefect.
Not bad.
Yeah, we're not getting scaly from our mist because our board is too full.
My siblings.
All right, let's just attack and end. Yeah, I do think we will end up cutting the Caretaker, I think. Normally when we're playing it, our board is just so full that it's blocking too many of our units.
I will take back what is mine.
Why does every one of your units only 0 or 1 mana? Yeah, it's our 2-star power, which gives us cost reduction when some of our bigger units die. 1 cost Rekindler is not bad. Our Viego's pretty much never dying, though, but sure. So yeah, our 2-star. +1 starting mana. When an ally with 4 or more power dies, reduce the cost of all 4 or more power allies in hand by 1. All of our units are above that threshold, and so we're getting that cost reduction when any of our units die, pretty much. I wouldn't mind getting more of our Hydrovine, to be honest. Don't really care about most of these. Golden Herald is actually pretty good, but that would be outside of our region. Don't really care about Phalanx. Let's see. Smooth Soloist, Shop. Try one reroll. Okay, nope, not gonna play it. Let's go for the Smooth Soloist. So Unscarred Reaver. Hold on to the Hydrovine. Let's get rid of both of these. You just finished this run with Jinx. Got pretty lucky though. Yeah, I don't think Jinx is going to be the best here because normally you're playing some of the same cards. All right, we do not have Viego. That kind of feels bad. Especially because we could probably play him right now.
The winter's lost.
Well. Let's see. Let's actually kill this unit. So, because it's above the 4 power threshold, so it'll give us cost reduction on our other units.
Left foot, left foot.
I learned my scars.
All right, so she'll scale up a little bit, which isn't the best. Was hoping, yeah, we could. Well, sadly, the other mist got blocked by the Mighty Poro, so we would have had more scale in here for more cost reduction on our units. Sadly, that won't quite be the case.
In the War Mother's name.
Yeah, converging timelines, I am not a fan. We could drop our Thresh. That would see a good amount of units die. But Thresh would also probably die in this attack. I think let's go for the Soldier, actually. Summon another Mist. They have 3. Yeah, we'll go for a Caretaker. All right, so not really have anyone good to block the Mystic. I guess we'll block it here. So taking some damage, but getting some good cost reduction. Not too bad. We can get our Thresh level. That would be nice. We could drop our Soul Gorger. I mean, it would get us 1 closer to Thresh leveling. I think we'll maybe drop it next turn when he's free. All right, yeah, let's go ahead and play this first because the Encroaching Mist will give us a little bit more stats. I think let's get rid of that unit. Elixir of Iron is not going to help you there. Asol 6-star would be round start, create a fleeting 0-cost Celestial card in hand. I mean, yeah, that would be pretty crazy. All right, let's drop our Soul Gorger. Please kill it. All right, well, that sucks. We're 1 away from Thresh leveling to be able to pull out our Viego. Unfortunately, they're not wanting to play ball, so to speak. Thresh will be very close to dying. But, yeah, I guess let's go right here. Well, GG. Well, even without Viego, GG. Vengeance, bit too expensive. We don't get cost reduction for spells. When another ally dies, yeah, we have too many mists right now. So I guess we'll go here for the Chime Slime. All right, let's see. Can we get like Trifarian? Out of the gate, summon a 2 cost. So that's going to be Fading Icon or Chime Slime. I think that's fine. Another unit out of the gate is more cost reduction for our Viego. Yeah, we can get rid of the Blighted Caretaker. And Viego versus Viego. How fun.
No power in this world can stop me.
Let's get rid of these 2. Thresh increases our chance to draw Viego, which would be nice. So yeah, we can just drop him for 1 mana turn 1. Pretty good. And 2 of these units are already above or at 4 power.
She waits for me beyond the mist, my queen.
Perfect. The Disgraced is one of the best cards because it's almost immortal. Alright, killing Viego, not that fun. But not that big of a deal. Sure, let's try to immediately get Thresh on the board.
There's nowhere to hide.
So bold for escape and an
We kind of want it to die. So yeah, we can attack like this. They'll potentially get another miss next round, which will be a little bit sad. But it's kind of nothing we can do about it at the moment. Yeah, we'll end here. Oh, Chime's line. Interesting. So I think let's drop this first. Yeah, if we actually kill the Crumble, their Viego will just level. So we actually can't do that. Yeah, that'll be a little annoying. Let's actually, if we get rid of the prey, yeah, we get the mist. Probably is the best. We really need to kill that Viego. So just getting rid of that spell shield, like killing any of his other units, just means he levels this round, which isn't really great. So we can have units dying here. We need to not kill the Hydravine. Alright, so we still might level. But at least our Thresh will be leveled, so we can pull out Viego next round. Yeah, it seems fine. Am I crazy for trying Echoing Spirit, Guardian Orb on Kindred? Trying it in general? No. Trying it into the 6.5? Yes. So if that's what you mean, then yeah, you're probably a little bit crazy. Alright, so... yeah, he's gonna level, which means he's gonna try to kill the Disgraced.
The Shadow Isles are just the beginning.
I guess he's gonna steal it, right? Not kill it. Alright, so we could drop some more units, but we really want to attack. The issue is, how big is our Viego gonna be? Because our Viego would potentially just die. But we do have a Death's Grasp. Let's try to go like this. Our Thresh will die, giving us a rally. So that can be fine. Yeah, let's go ahead and attack like this. I don't really want to wait because I'm just worried that they're gonna just like hit Thresh with like a vengeance, making it so we can't get our Viego. That's the main worry I'm having right now. Hopefully our Viego can scale up enough to be fine. Alright, so... oh my word. That's so many mists. So we can't actually kill this. Let's drop it here to kill their Viego. Yeah, we do have Rekindler as well. Rekindler is very nice. And since our Viego has already died, it will summon another one, even if this one stays alive. Yeah, he's gonna level, and then he can make another one. Well, how the turntables. Alright, so we could drop something, but that would actually... we don't have enough space. Sure, this is just a big unit. We can somewhat take our time because they don't have any mana for the most part.
Stop.
Alright, so we can just bring this over here. And then that'll be game. GG. Nice.
Without her, there is only darkness.
All right, I think that was really good. So obviously that was 6-star Viego, but I think if you just even have like 3-star Viego and potentially some upgrades, maybe like 4-star, you'll still probably do fine here. I think Viego is a solid answer to this because throughout all of the stuff we were playing, I think there was only like 2, maybe 3 times we played the same card in a game. Like we played multiple crumbles, 1 or 2 games, and the one card we cut, the Caretaker, I think we played that twice in the game once. But in general, you're playing just a different card every time, so the cost increase isn't really bothering you. And then with Viego, you can end games fairly quickly, and you also have some decent scaling. Viego himself, when he gets on the board and leveled, he can just steal their units, so you can turn their own power against them. I think Viego is actually a solid answer to this one. Yeah, Aesol is still good as well, but if you don't have Aesol... Alright, 20 gemstones. Yeah, let's go take a look at Viego's constellation. So you have 3 normal ones, some solid upgrades. Yeah, I think if you're past the 3-star, and especially if you have some of the upgrades in here, it'll still be tough, it'll still be hard, but I think you can still do it. Now, that being said, I'm kind of considering the fact that hopefully your Viego's level 30 and you have at least a couple epic relics. Like, this build is pretty great because it's just giving you more random cards to play that's not in your deck. So this is definitely very helpful. So it'll come down to your Viego, how powered up he is, but I think he is a very solid upgrade or champion for this one. But as always, if you just have Aurelion Soul, you can just blast through it and be totally fine. Yeah, Viego's probably the best answer there. And then for this one, I think just going for a control deck like a Yasuo or Morgana and potentially Ashe is probably the best bet. Because while they have these big units, if you just keep them locked up, there's not really anything they can do. Now, the hardest part will be Galio. Galio will be a bit more tough because they're just going to be summoning Galio because you're not going to kill their units fast enough. And if they ever get free, they're going to absolutely wreck you. So it will be a bit harder. Yeah, I think control is definitely the way to go for this one. And for the 4.5, pretty easy. Like, this one is just giving you a benefit if you want to go for Bandle City. Lingering Shadows can help you. So it's 2 modifiers that are potentially positives for you. Like, you still have to go up against the Deadly, and yeah, they have some tougher units or an opponent, so like they summon a unit at the start of the game. In general, though, as far as 4.5 weeklies, this is probably one of the easiest. Is it possible to beat 6-star using Elder Dragon? Probably not. I mean, there's always the chance of, like, you can beat anything with any champion if you save scum enough and if you just happen to get all god rolls. But in general, no, this is probably going to be pretty bad for you. They're just going to outscale you. Your units aren't going to be big enough. And yeah, you'll probably get steamrolled, most likely. Ah, stupid bronze vaults. I need to see how many of these I have. It might be time to upgrade some more of my champions. Let's look here. I know I needed like over 20 to upgrade everyone. We're at 21, so we're probably getting close. I still need to go against Galio's Morgue, but I don't have the mood for it. Yeah, kind of same. I think I'll probably test some champions later off stream, but I'll probably try to get a tips video out for some of these within the next little while. Sadly for this one, the Broken Blade does narrow it down a lot because there's so many good, well, the couple 3-star champions that could cheese the 6 stars. This just completely shuts them down. This shuts down a lot of people. If only Morgue wasn't so slow. I mean, if you have a 6-star Morgue, then you'll be pretty good. Anyways, thank you for hanging out with me for a bit. We'll be streaming the whole week, and the monthlies also start this week. So we'll be doing that as well. Probably going to be trying to do like what we did last month, with doing like 20 each day for the first couple days. But thank you for hanging out with me. Hope to see you tomorrow and rest of the week. All right. Hope you have a great rest of your day. See ya.